My name's Lena Tallarita and I've been working at Boroondara nearly 2 years.
My name is Chris Haspel and I've been at the City of Boroondara for 9 years now.
My name's Kate Brewster and I've worked at the City of Boroondara for 11 years. I was really drawn to take part in the Innovation Challenge because there's so many synergies with continuous improvement and innovation. I really just wanted to find out more about innovation and how I could use that in my everyday work.
First I was interested in innovation itself because I always think there's a better way of doing things, and I do believe sometimes in any organisation we get stuck in the way we do things, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to be creative and do something that's a little bit different from what you do every day.
The project was around the problem of respect among path users on our shared paths throughout Boroondara.
So we're talking about both cyclists, pedestrians, people jogging, people walking their dogs.
So we already knew with this process that there were regulatory stickers that existed, but we thought that message wasn't getting through maybe as clearly as it could. So we decided to take a different approach, and that was to turn a single warning sticker or a regulatory thing, or the behaviours that we wanted, into a story.
This series of stickers is about a bike rider passing a pedestrian walking on the shared bike path, and the sticker that you can see here is demonstrating that John needs to slow down while passing the pedestrian, and then he would need to ring his bell while passing so that we're advising the pedestrian that a bike is passing on the right-hand side of the path.
What you found with people that were heavily invested in the project was that everyone was actually putting up their hands to go, right, I know what needs to be done next, I'm the best person for that task, and I'm going to do it. And that is what really allowed us to deliver in such a short time frame.
So the difference between other work I've done and innovation is really around the practical implementation and the speed with which something is actually tried in reality.
A manager's role is actually quite simple in this process, and all they have to do is be supportive.
I think managers can enable staff to be more innovative by having an open mind, so any ideas that are coming in from staff, to let those be voiced.
The manager's role is very important as they can actually empower their own teams to come up with ideas. And I see that as being their role as being more of a facilitator in that respect.
I think there's plenty of time to work through ideas and ones that are possible or not possible, but if we allow that brainstorming process to occur in an open manner, then we'll get the best ideas we can for the organisation.
And it's not to say that all ideas are going to go through, but let's have a look at those ideas, let's use that time, let's brainstorm, work out, can it actually work, can it be followed through, do we have budget?
I think there might be some people that are afraid of the support that they may or may not receive from their manager, and I think everyone will be pleasantly surprised at how receptive managers are to be a part of this process.
I think anyone can innovate. The best innovators are actually children. They come along with no preconceived ideas, often not subject experts, and come up with some amazing ideas. So I think you don't need to be hesitant to participate. Just bring along your brain and an open mind, and it's amazing what can be achieved.
When it comes to innovation and getting over that fear of what it is that I can do or what you can do, I think everyone thinks innovation is a very big thing and they have to come up with some stupendous idea that has to change the world. And innovation doesn't always necessarily work like that. In fact, I think in the majority of cases, it's iterative and in very small steps. And anything that makes a change is innovation. So if you can do just one little change, then you're innovative too.
Step away from the actual problem and look at, well, how can we do things, and sort of not think about the parameters and the guidelines. And I know we all have guidelines we have to adhere to, but can we do it differently? How can we go about it? Is it realistic? And going through it that way rather than saying, well, we just can't do it, council won't let us, or we don't have budget. Well, let's explore those activities before we make that decision.
If you're thinking about it, have a go. What is the worst that can happen to you out of it?